Welcome everybody to a new series. We're going to be checking out an older game. This is Tales of Iron. Tales of Iron 2 just came out, and I realized that I never played Tales of Iron 1. I haven't played number 2 yet either, so I figured it'd be a good time to play it. So I did set up an initial game. There's a little trailer at the beginning that gives you the story of rats fighting frogs. Now we're going to get right into it.
When his squire woke him with this god-awful noise, the young prince was dreaming about this day, just like he had for months. Now it was here, he better be ready.
Alright, so it looks like we have a weight system. So Tales of Iron is essentially a 2D Souls game. It's like a Souls-like, where you are rats fighting frogs and I think other things. I actually played it when it came out in 2021 for a grand total of 20 minutes. Looks like we got some weight distribution in the bottom left. Alright, so got a map. Just finished Ender Magnolia, so same sort of concept, but this one's more Souls-like than that.
If he'd known how unlike a dream today would be, he might have stayed in his bed.
Very lady jump. Alright, so we got attack, a dodge and a roll. I think that just hurt me falling down. Maybe not. So is that green bar my health, or is that my weight? There we got rest benches. The whistle language is hilarious. It's the king. So I'm guessing those are
All the
contracts
prince
or
had ever
something.
wanted was to prove worthy of his father's crown. He might be the smallest brother, but if he was prepared, he thought he had some small chance. Reggie's brother, the chef, offered a fine menu, but after Dennis had eaten, there was no food left. Chef would need new supplies from the cellar if Reggie wanted a decent breakfast. The bard had found the last of the summer raspberries in the bare basement. The bard was quick to offer one, even though they weren't his.
Looks like a gate to the sewers at some point, but I need a key. Alright, let's go back and make our recipe.
He had the ingredients. His brother, the chef, would make you a feast fit for kings. Or so he says. Reggie only ever gets his brother Dennis's leftovers, so he wouldn't know.
So that looked like a permanent increase to health. So I need bread, mushrooms, and some jar of something. Alright, so I guess that's how we increase our health.
His brother, the smith, could forge armor and weapons to see off any enemy. He'd make some for Reggie, if the young prince could find blueprints for a rat of his stature.
Dummy training. Before the trial can begin, Reggie needs to warm up. Okay.
His eldest brother didn't think Reggie could hit a target, even if it was standing still. But Reggie had been training hard. Freshly squeezed bug juice, drink of champions. Nothing better after a long fight. The training dummy's red attacks were too strong to block. It was fast, but Reggie could be faster. Not even Reggie could dodge the dummy's yellow attacks. His only hope was to parry with his trusty shield.
Okay, so you gotta hold the trigger and do right trigger. I'm doing it too early. There we go.
The dummy's final attack shook the ground. Reggie would need to dodge to remain unscathed.
Not sure about the timing in this game. Everything feels very delayed. Alright, so the yellow circle is my health. Got a hard hit, quick hit, and we got block, and when you're blocking you can parry, dodge, and then double click for a roll.
Dennis was impressed. If Reggie could just grow another couple inches, he might even have been worried.
Alright, looks like we gotta face our brother.
Redji'd never seen the Crimson Fort so full of ratfolk. The whole kingdom was there. Some even cheered for him. But the king had let his eldest brother lead the procession. If he was scared, he wasn't showing it. He was going to show all of them what he was made of. If nothing else, this'd be no easy win for Dennis.
Parry's very delayed. Definitely gonna take some getting used to for that parry move.
He'd done it. He'd proved himself a worthy heir to his father's kingdom.
Oh no.
His dream was about to come apart.
Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to beat this guy. Typical Souls fashion. Give you a boss you can't beat at the beginning.
The prince woke this time from a dream of blood and frog spawn, finding he had neither a crown, nor a kingdom, nor a father. He needed a place to recover, somewhere to make a plan.
key, right? So I think I saw a gate before the big fight that was locked.
Not content with killing the king, the frog horde had torn down his throne room, leaving behind little more than smoldering rubble, and the bodies of his kin, dead, defiled. Redji had never seen such evil, nor felt such rage. Redji had his crown at last, but not his kingdom.
Looks like a village is on fire.
Dennis had returned, but shamefaced. Drunk from drowning his sorrows in the village, he couldn't hold back the frogs there, or stop them taking their brother, the chef. Redji had to get to Longtail village to rescue his brother, and fast. If he could fix the travel board, it'd show the quickest way. More than one use for a hammer. And its work on the frog skull seemed to be done.
Oh, okay, so we got some fast travel.
Longtail village always smelled of fresh, whole bug bread before. Now it reeked of burning fur and gore, and something putrid. Pond slime, and those that dwelt in it. The Frog Clan Bog Brothers.
Oh, there's no stamina, which is nice. Boss fight. A little bite.
Guard Captain's last act was to secure the village elder in the town hall and bar this gate to the frog horde. But some had got past him. Right. The frogs were inside. The villagers, they had no more fighters. Until now. Redji had found them. The Elder and Robin the Ranger, who had been his last guard. The young king sought no thanks for saving them. He sought only to find his brother.
Alright, so He's in the windmill. Where's that?
If this old rat was right about what was beyond the gate, he'd need to stock up and prepare.
One thing I wish they did do is bring your health back up when you rest. Spear. Looks like we're leaving the village. Go check out what's past it with our new gear. Oh, okay.
Thug of a guard frog wasn't an easy kill, but it was a sweet one. The chef's hat. Reggie must be close. His brother's chef. Beaten, chained, and left as bait. The Bog Brothers, stinking like the place they called home, had done this. Their leader, Lancelot, had never been bested in battle. He had a lance as lethal as it was legend, but he also had the only key. Bog Brothers' clan were finally destroyed. Redji
Never
knew
been
it would
beaten,
not
huh?
be the last.
He was just beaten. Ooh, I think we got his lance. Nice.
The Bog Brothers were dead, and their stench would soon wash away. His brother could go home safe, and the young king would too, after making sure the roads were clear of frog scum.
Alright, I guess we can't go that way yet. Back towards the castle.
Redji would need more than a sword on the road now, the ranger told him. He offered the king his best bow, a gift from his guild. The ranger's best bow was little more than rotten twig and frayed string, but Redji was grateful that he hadn't been offered the other one. The elder had started placing quests on the village notice board. Getting the old rat to part with some coin was no bad idea, considering the funds needed to rebuild the Crimson Fort. The grub infestation had spread. The farm basement was overrun. The farmer should be able to squeeze bug juice in peace.
looks like it's back to where I came from. Run back there really quick. You do run faster without your weapon out.
The farmer had fled his grub-infested basement in terror. He was sure they would destroy his bug-juicing machine before long. Redji assured the farmer he would not let that happen. The grubs were gone. The farmer could now make the best freshly squeezed bug juice in all Raptum. Redji liked it with bits.
I do like the narration in this game. It's pretty fun. Reminds me of a kind of a Witcher style.
With the path to Longtail village free of frogs, the builders could start repairs on the Crimson Fort's bridge. With the paths left unguarded, grubs had crawled to the surface. The builders couldn't work while they're there. The builders could start their repairs in safety. The Crimson Fort would soon be able to welcome visitors again.
think we're going to end this one here. It's our first journey into the game, and we'll continue on to the next episode and see what else is around. See you then.